everyone, welcome back to my channel. Now today's video is going to be a Hobby Lobby shop with me. I'm so excited that I was able to make it to Hobby Lobby this morning, and I spent a whole hour just going through the store slowly, looking at almost everything, and I picked out most of what I enjoyed and filmed it, and I'm going to show that to you first. But definitely stay tuned till the end of this video. I'm going to show you what all I picked up. But without further ado, let's jump into the shop with me. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and head into Hobby Lobby. Alright, so the first thing I noticed is this adorable wreath. I did like that burgundy bow on it with the matching berries. And then I also noticed this really pretty gold Merry Christmas, which I ended up picking up a bigger one later on. I am going to include a bunch of prices down in the corner, and I will be showing them, but I know for some it's just easier to see them on the screen here. But I did love those pine cone stems. I don't know if it was just my Hobby Lobby that I went to, but there just weren't that many stems available. But I am showing you the ones that did stand out to me. They had a bunch of these bright berry stems here, but not a lot that I actually loved. The ones that I was actually looking for weren't even here. I thought this one was really pretty as well for $9.99. Now this would be a really pretty table centerpiece, and it is $79, but remember it's half off, so it's not too terribly priced. I would say that these items are very comparable to like Marshall's items when you have the sale. I thought these little pre-arranged arrangements were really nice too, to pop on a shelf or side table. How adorable are these single potted poinsettias? I thought those were so adorable. Over here, I really liked these two Christian signs. So this "Oh Come Let Us Adore Him" and then this Christmas prayer was super nice. Also, I really liked these little wreaths down here. I kind of want to go back for them. They're $14.99 before the sale, and I just love that traditional look. Also, I'm in search of some gold deer just like these, so I'm going to check them out at Marshall's and see which ones are cheaper. But if these ones are cheaper, I'll come back for them. But I'm wanting them on our back TV stand where I'm gonna have a Merry Christmas in gold, and I thought those would be really pretty on each side of it. I thought that this hot cocoa sign looked so cute with that Merry Christmas one. And then they had these little stacked books for $8.99. Also, I just loved these gingerbread house items, especially this little oven mitt. How cute is that? Also, I wanted to check out their mugs. They had so many mugs this year. I really like that plain snowflake one that you could use all winter long. And then they had some of those jumbo ornaments here. I'll be showing you some pastel ones as well, but those are so fun if you do candy trees. And then over here was a whole gingerbread section. I noticed these what look like ornaments, but I think they're just little trinket items to put around your gingerbread houses. And then this gingerbread house cookie jar was beautiful, so I may go back for that as well. I definitely loved that. Down here were some really cute moving popcorn buckets. Me and my kids love to have plenty of Christmas movie nights, so I may get one of those. Also, I follow a lady on Instagram who changes out her sponges for every season, so it actually sparked my interest on maybe doing that too. But they just had some cute items over here. Also, here were some more like neutral winter items, and I believe these are the Robert Stanley. I always really like his stuff, but these were some bowls that went with those snowflake cups. Over here were the brighter pastel ornaments. These are so fun to put in a Christmas tree for a playroom, for a kid's room, or if you just like to have the pastel look in your own home. I noticed these really cute Santa and Mrs. Claus little pepper and salt shakers. I also really liked that little tree tray for $12. And then down here they had one of those like dip and chip trays that looked like Santa. And then this was a glass dispenser. It was very beautiful. And also I love this iridescent glass look. I personally don't have any of that in my house, but I'm sure they look so pretty at night. And that is so cute for a kid, 100% chance of hot cocoa. They have so many different tumblers and cups that I was just so drawn to. I looked at all of them. These would be so cute to give as a teacher's gift or a gift to someone that would love a cutting board, but I thought it was cute. It came with the matching napkin. And then here were some nice mugs. I loved these Santa ones. So they had 3 different faces if you noticed. One's looking off, one's looking straight, and then one's winking. This was so cute. Santa, I can explain, but first let's have a cookie. That was so adorable. And then this Santa one here was cute too. Also, they had the little espresso mugs for the nutcrackers. I don't know if they had those last year or not, but they were so, so cute. Here's another end cap with a lot of mugs. So some of these are repeats, but I noticed this one here, and it would be a really good pairing with this other mug right here. They were just slightly different, but the same colors. Over here are some bright pastel, more kid stuff, a bunch of tumblers. So I went ahead and just glanced through these. I thought these cups were so much fun how they lit up. Also, these were glass, they aren't plastic, but I love the coloring. And if you like iced coffee, I love iced coffee in the afternoon. These are so perfect for that. These little cups match these little peppermint plates perfectly too. How adorable is this mug? It's such a classic. Again, I loved this gingerbread look. This plate was only $8 before the sale. And then also they had these really cute gingerbread cups. I just pictured myself getting those for my kids for when we build gingerbread houses and cookies. Those are just super cute. I love doing all the themed things with my kids. Now over here they also had the little snowman espresso mugs, and then I saw these measuring cups. They were plastic, but they were really, really cute for $12. Also, did they have this mug last year? I'm thinking they did, but how cute is it? Christmas cafe with the little topper. That's so, so cute. I also loved this little gift one. That was super adorable. These bowls right here got my attention. They definitely remind me of an anthropology bowl with those bright colors. They had a little trinket tray to match too. Over here, I noticed my nativity set that I have that I got a couple years ago. So they do have it, and I do like the wood sign it comes on, or the wood stand that it comes on, but I did paint mine gold this year. Definitely check out my Decorate With Me for our front living room if you haven't yet. Also, I noticed this little gingerbread light up over here. It was so cute. I loved these little light up signs. I could just picture getting one of these for my son's room. They of course had tons of nutcrackers, so I kind of skimmed through them. I also noticed this little black house. I liked that it had the heart on it. I actually have a bunch of those metal black houses. And if you guys have a nurse in your life, or if you're a nurse, a doctor, a woman doctor, I just think that's so cute how they had a little nutcracker like that. I was looking through the signs to see if they had any more of those small skinny ones I like to put in my tree, but unfortunately I didn't see any this year that would work. I did notice this nativity hanging ornament, which would be perfect. I may go back for one of those. Unfortunately they only had one here, but I usually stick one in my tree, but this one's nice that it actually has a hanger. Over here, I noticed these velvet ornaments, and I may go back for those. I know those are super popular, and I think that was black, if I'm not mistaken, and they could have been dark blue. I always like to glance through their canvas pictures, and this one was really fun, this Merry Christmas that lit up. How adorable are these huge nutcrackers? So they would only be about $40 with the sale. That's still pretty expensive, but those would make such a statement, and you could paint them or leave them that like naked wood color. I did notice more of those gold bells down there, so they did have more of them. And then I love these signs. They're very cheap, they're very inexpensive, so like $4, and I think those would look so pretty in a Christmas tree, so I may go back for that red one. Now you guys, I almost got this for our ELF. I always have them leave messages, you know, and how cute would it be to use the little letters for these letter boards. Now if they would have had a Santa, I would have 100% grabbed it. This $8.99, this little nativity scene, the gold was so pretty. I did really like that. And then there was my one that I used again. This whole area is the Christian aisle, and I love this aisle. This is another cute sign that you could put in your tree or just basically anywhere. It's super cute. Also, these wreaths were really inexpensive for $6, and then these ones, which were, I'm surprised, were more at $10. I don't know if they just sell more or what, why they were more. This was a pretty wreath for $30, and then this medium-sized crystal one was $10. And they have little mini-sized ones up here that I'll be showing you that go with them. They of course always have such a nice selection of candles and candlesticks. And then here are some of those smaller wreaths that match the larger ones. I had noticed these adorable nutcracker candle holders. I thought those were really unique. I thought that wreath was pretty with the eucalyptus. And then this wreath definitely caught my eye. I thought this one was beautiful. And then they had this one for $50, more, you know, neutral. And then they had all these cute wreath holders. This big red one definitely made a statement. It was $120 before the sale, so pretty expensive. And then I have that white wintry one up there. Also, I am in love with this wreath. I don't know where I would even put it. If you guys decorate in brighter color, definitely pick that up because it is just stunning. And then there is the matching garland that you'll be seeing. Also, this looks just like the picks I get, but it's always a better deal for me to get the picks and then add them to like a Walmart garland, and I can make it much fuller than that, and that garland was $60. Here I'm just pointing out my favorite picks. They had a bunch, but I just wanted to show you the ones that I like the most. I loved this red Merry Christmas. I actually had that one 2 years ago and it broke. Here is the matching garland to that wreath. Let me know if you guys like this. I'm just so drawn to it. The colors are perfect. I love it. And then also over here, I love the pastel colors for my daughter's room. And these cotton candy stems were, or I should say picks, were so popular last year on Instagram. And then I love those ball ornament garlands. So beautiful. And then this was probably my favorite thing. These adorable ice cream cone trees. How adorable are those? Here is a hot cocoa section. I thought it was cute that they still have those styrofoam hot cocos, those large ones. I always think those are so cute. This was a really cute garland with that red door again. So it would match all your mugs if you got them from Target last year, how they had the red door on them. Let me know if Target has any of those gingerbread houses again this year, the mugs. I haven't been able to go to Target yet either. So that is on my list of where I want to go. I want to go to Marshall's next and then go to Target maybe after that. I did spend a good hour going through all these items, and I did cut this video way back because I wasn't gonna post an hour-long video, but I did just go through and I noticed a bunch of things this time around. I went a couple days prior to this with my kids and husband, and of course it just gets more hectic when they're all with me and then my husband just follows me around everywhere and I'm just worried he's all bored. So I just felt like I could really look at everything this time around and not feel rushed and just really get you guys a good look at what they have. I looked through their pillows and I really liked this green with the gold writing Merry Christmas. Then they had more over here and some of their huge canvas signs. I also wanted to just glance through the Christmas trees. This pencil flocked tree was one of my favorites. I'm looking for another tree for our bedroom this year because the one that I used last year for our bedroom I ended up putting in our front room. And now that we have our back living room, I put our new tree back there, if that makes sense. So now I need a new like medium to smaller Christmas tree for our bedroom. I also always like to look at these smaller ones because these are really nice to tuck in to all different kinds of rooms in your home just to add like a really festive feel. And here's a better look at the rest of their pillows. I really like that snowflake at the very top and then also that little candy mint one, which we already have one of those. And then this Santa one was so cute. I loved that print. And then I quickly looked through this Robert Stanley collection again. I didn't pick these up and I'm really hoping that they'll be there when I do decide to go back and get them. Alright, so I am back from Hobby Lobby. I hope you guys enjoyed that shop with me and saw some things that you want to pick up. Let me know if you've been to Hobby Lobby for Christmas shopping yet and if you're going to be getting anything that you saw. But I'm going to go ahead and jump into what I got. Now this is kind of boring, so I'm going to get it over with first. It's 2 full bags of my favorite pick from Hobby Lobby. So this is the pick I love and it's $5.99, but it ends up only being $3 with the 50% off. And I get these every year. The only thing is the pine cone is different this year, which I mean, it's not that noticeable. It's more like plasticky than like that real pine cone, but it's so beautiful. Let's see. I have one right here in the tree. This was last year's, and like as you can see, this is like real pine cone, and this is kind of plastic, but you can't tell really at all. But anyways, I got so many of these. I got 20 because if you didn't see my last Christmas decorate, you might hear my cat playing in the bags. But in my Christmas decorate for my front room, I put them all through this garland. I put them in this tree next to me here. I plan on putting a bunch of these in my tree in the back room and then creating another garland. No, girl, that's mean. Don't you scratch my chair. That's so rude. Okay, so I am continuing that red look, pops of red, traditional colors throughout the back living room as well. So I wanted to share these pillows and blanket. So I showed this blanket in my video, my last video, and I had it draped over this chair. Well, I ended up putting this Target one here for now, and I'm moving this one to the back living room. So I do absolutely love this pattern. I love how traditional it is. Can you guys stop? And I at first thought I wouldn't want these together. That's too much of the same pattern. But what I'm doing is I have already had it on my couch. I had neutral pillows in front of these, and then I have this blanket on a chair away from the couch. So I feel like it ties in good without looking too much. The next thing I got is this beautiful sign. This reminds me of the Walmart one I showed in my shop with me at Walmart. It's like the same thing with the frame, the gold chain. But I love what this one says. It says, "There is born to you this day in the city of David a Savior who is Christ the Lord." Luke 2:11. So I thought that was stunning, and I don't know exactly where I'm putting this yet, but I have a couple areas in mind of where I'll put it, and it was just too pretty not to pick up. The next item I got, which was $10.99 before the sale, is this gold Merry Christmas. Now I've had, I think this is my third Merry Christmas sign similar to this, but this one is the gold. I've never owned a gold one, but I had a red one that I used up on my mantle, I think 2 years ago, and it shattered into like 5 pieces. I glued it together, and then it lasted the rest of the season and then broke again. So I wanted to get this one for our back TV stand, and I just love that gold color. It's the perfect gold. It even would match in here very well. So we'll see for sure what I do with this, but I really wanted to pick. Okay, and next I got this angel for $21.99 before the sale. I would look at this and not be like, oh, I want that. But I am going to try to put this up on my tree. I want to cut this ribbon off, possibly cut this off too. I mean, this part would look fine on my tree since it'll go with the color scheme. But another thing I'm gonna have to do is cut some of this and stick it. So I know that seems like a lot, but I just loved how big this angel was. And then if you guys saw my living room decorate with me, I have an angel, like a wicker style angel up there as well. So I just thought that would tie in well and be nice. Okay, these are super loud. I'll try not to make too much noise with them. It's $12.99 for this, and it's just these hanging bells. I love that they're really long, the long slender ones, and I thought for that price, why not get them? The next items are these ornaments, and these aren't something that I would just look at and think, oh yeah, I want those. But I was in search of like a brassy, orangey, brown color ornaments, and this hits all of those because I want our brown chair and all the wood in our back living room to tie into the Christmas tree. I'm gonna be putting those berry picks in the tree and maybe some more bells, but I wanted something that was like golden brown. So I found these pine cones, and they have that like brass look to them, and they also kind of look brown depending on what angle you look at them. These each were $10.99 before the sale, so only about $5 for each, so 10 for both really, and I thought that was a good deal, and I'm just gonna keep my receipt. If I don't end up liking these, I can just return them, exchange them. The next thing I got is this adorable oven mitt. Now this is obviously for my kitchen, but if you saw any of my Christmas videos last year, if you haven't, you should check them out. But I decorated with tons of gingerbread houses with the red door. So when I saw this, I knew I needed it. It was $5.49 before the sale, so it was really inexpensive. But it's just so adorable. Also, how funny is this? I picked up an adorable Mary hat. I love to wear stocking hats in the winter, and I just thought this one was so cute. The only concern I have is I might get makeup on it since it's like a cream white, but I mean, that'll wash out. But I just thought that was cute. It would even look cute with what I'm wearing. I can just picture myself wearing this to go see the light show with my kids and husband. I just think it's really fun. And let's see how much it was. It was $20 before the sale, so it was only $10. I also picked up a mirror that says Merry Christmas, and I will insert a picture of what that looks like. I saw it last year, and I noticed it in my shop with me video that I showed it, and I said, oh, this year I want to find that. Well, I couldn't find it in my store, but I saw that it was available online. So I went ahead and ordered that from Hobby Lobby, and that should be in this week. So I just wanted to share that I also got that as well. Alright guys, so that is everything for today's Shop With Me and haul. Let me know what all you guys think in the comments below. I love to respond to every single one of you. And thank you guys so much for being here and watching my channel and supporting my channel. Definitely stay tuned for more shopping with me and more decorating with me for Christmas. Thank you guys so much for watching and have a wonderful and blessed day.